First things first. First story of the day in Cringe. There was a hate crime that just happened, and we actually have a clip of it.
And this is being investigated. The reason we say hate crime is the police are investigating this as a potential hate crime. So that's why we say it.
In America, you need to learn it. Learn English. Learn it. You get money in America. This is if you get money in America, learn English. I don't give a fuck. Learn it. Learn it. You riding on the roads, learn English, motherfucker. Talk about that shit. Learn English. Learn English. Learn English. Learn English. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country. Learn English. Learn English. This ain't your fucking country.
All right. It goes on like that for a little while.
So Iran is doing some epic trolling of Donald Trump because Donald Trump is tweeting like a madman. Maybe it's not like a madman. Maybe he just is a madman. I think what Donald Trump was, well, here it is. Remember when I gave Iran 10 days to make a deal or open up the Hormuz Strait? Time is running out. 48 hours before all hell will rain down on them. First of all, that's funny use. Rain? Is that supposed to mean we're bringing our empire to take over the world? Or is that another kafafi typo moment? The wrong rain. 48 hours before all hell will rain down on them. Glory be to God, President Donald J. Trump. I think he's trying to act... well, here's another one. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day. Oh. All wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the effing strait, you crazy bastards. That's what international politics was missing. The F word. That's the one thing it was. Open the effing strait, you crazy bastards. You're the one who started the war. Again, it's just up is down, in is out, black is white. Or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President. Imagine if Obama said that when he was president. Yeah. So want to see how Iran trolled him? They go, we've lost the keys. They lost the keys to the Strait of Hormuz. They can't open it up. Don't you hate when that happens? You're a little late to get somewhere and you just can't find the keys. You know what? Iran should get an air tag. Maybe that's what they should do. If you don't mind being surveilled by Palantir, that is. With it. Look how seriously they're taking his threats. You see how serious? It's almost like they predicted everything he was going to do and say and have prepared for it in advance. But how could they possibly have done that? How? According to his staff, this is the most decisive military victory since Grenada. So there they are. I like this one. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Trump again extends the deadline, now set for Tuesday. And here's how Iran responds. 8 p.m., not that good. Could you change it to between 1 and 2 p.m., or if possible, 1 and 2 a.m.?
Wow.
Thank you for attention to this important matter. That's the Iranian embassy in Zimbabwe. Yeah, they're trolling the hell out of him. Iran trolling Trump. What year are we in? Iran says, not the Stone Age yet. So wow. Just here's all the extensions to all his deadlines that he's already made. Breaking for the 6th time since March 22nd, President Trump extends his deadline to obliterate Iran's power plants unless the Strait of Hormuz is fully reopened. The deadline now has been delayed by 34 hours and goes from Monday 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So here's the full recap. March 22nd, the original 48-hour ultimatum, Trump threatened to obliterate Iranian power plants within 48 hours unless the Strait of Hormuz was opened. March 23rd, just the next day, this was his first pause. On Monday morning, just before the original deadline expired, Trump announced a 5-day pause until Saturday, March 28th, citing very good and productive conversations with Tehran, which were not taking place. He made it up. Here is March 26, 2026, the 10-day extension. Trump extended the pause by another 10 days after Iran reportedly requested more time. This set a new firm deadline for Monday, April 6th, 2026 at 8 p.m. March 26th, April through April 4th. So midweek warnings. During this period, Trump issued various secondary warnings, including a Friday deadline mentioned earlier in the week on March 23rd, before it was eventually suspended superseded, by the 10-day extension. He also confusingly said he would give Iran 2 to 3 weeks to make a deal in a nationally televised primetime speech on Wednesday, April 1st. And then April 4th, the 48-hour ultimatum. This is the final. I really, really, really mean it this time. On Saturday, Trump posted that the time is running out, reiterating a 48-hour window that aligned with the existing Monday evening deadline. And then on April 5th, the Tuesday extension. On Sunday, following the rescue of a downed U.S. airman, Trump posted a cryptic message on Truth Social. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This effectively extended the deadline by 34 hours from Monday morning to Tuesday night. But my favorite response to him saying Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time has got to be, hang on. I got it. Keaton from Do Dissident. Tuesday, 8 p.m. The Apprentice is coming back. That's my favorite troll. Let's see.
You said that very little is off limits in Iran as far as targeting, including power plants, bridges. You've mentioned those.
Very little is off limits.
Are there certain kinds of civilian targets, though? I'm thinking schools
I don't want to tell you that. I don't want to tell you that. We have a plan.
So are you planning on bombing schools again? I don't want to tell you that because that would look bad on TV.
Because of the power of our military, where every bridge in Iran will be decimated by 12 o'clock tomorrow night, where every power plant in Iran will be out of business, burning, exploding, and never to be used again. I mean, complete demolition by 12 o'clock. And it'll happen over a period of 4 hours if we wanted to. We don't want that to happen. We may even get involved with helping them rebuild their nation. And you know what? If that's the case,
Hey, how about you get involved in helping us rebuild our nation? You ever think about that? Have you been to China? Have you been to Japan? Have you been to Dubai? Have you been to cities that are actually modern? How about you help us? How about you get involved in rebuilding the United States like you said you were going to during the campaign? How about that? You ever think of that?
thing we want to do is start with power plants, which are among the most expensive thing, and bridges.
So anyway, here's another good troll. The killer of Minab is a real animal. That's pretty good. So that's him, and that looks like, what is that? Is that that god of Baal? Remember how they always talk about it? Anyway, and there's a backpack dripping blood. That's the real animal. There you go. Here's another good one. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day, Bridge Day, all wrapped up into one. Open the effing straight. No, let it be. Humanity must know what kind of creatures are leading the American people. The American people deserve better, because Piers Morgan said this is embarrassing. Delete it. President Donald Trump, unless you want everyone to think you've lost your marbles. Iran says, no, let it go. Keep it up. Keep it up. So it seems like every bit of his plan is disintegrating, and the world might actually come to a point where he is brought to account for his crimes. No. I think what he's doing is Donald Trump is trying to act like he's a madman. He's lost his faculties, so he's incapable of standing trial. That's what that is. Yeah, you can't. Just like Benjamin Netanyahu needs to keep the wars going, Donald Trump wants everybody to think that he's mentally unfit to stand trial for war crimes. Is that it? I don't know. Maybe. Dear American citizens, Israel is not your foe. Israel is your foe, not Iran. There it is. Nice. Nicely done. I even gave it a like. Here they are again. So Donald Trump says, open the Strait of Hormuz. India, it's closed. Pakistan, closed. Russia, strange. South Africa, it's open, of course. And Iran retweets that and says, Trump, open the Strait of Hormuz. India's closed. Pakistan's closed. Russia, strange. South Africa, but it's open, of course. France, doesn't look like it to me. China, open. We just passed through. Trump, chagrin. So the Strait of Hormuz, but it's just, first of all, it's hilarious in a sense that Trump's goal of the war now is to open the Strait of Hormuz. It was open before we started the war. So you want to get back to the thing that was before you screwed it up? Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah. Let's see. There's Keaton. Oh, now so now they're dropping these Lego. Iran is trolling him with these Lego cartoons. Have you seen it? Here's one. Whoa. So that's what Iran is saying happened. So Trump admitted that they shot our helicopters with machine guns. And that's what that was showing there, that they were shooting at our helicopters with machine guns. Why would you have C-130s? So they're saying that they went and rescued that guy, but somehow they had to blow up their 2 C-130s. Those are giant planes. Why? Oh, so it sounds like they were trying to do some kind of, Iran says that they killed a bunch of soldiers inside, that the United States bombed their own soldiers, killed them. I don't know. You don't know what to believe, but it is suspicious that they did have C-130s there. What? Why would you have 3? Anyway, that's some expert trolling by Iran. And if you'd like to see my trolling, come see me this Sunday in Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Burbank, California, May 7th. That's a Thursday special show. Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Spokane, and Tacoma after that. Go to jimmydore.com for tickets. Don't go anywhere else you're going to pay too much money. Over to Steph.
All right, here we go. This is interesting. Cam Wow, you say need to start seeing more Trump did it stickers at the gas pump. I like it. I like it.
I saw can you come to me? I saw a meme where it was like, it said 2020 and there was a guy at a gas pump and he had a mask on, and then it said 2026 and he had the mask over his eyes because he didn't want to see the prices. Pretty funny.
Funny.
Back to stuff.
RB Ham, when I see some idiot post the 45,000 peaceful protesters were killed, I reply that they also threw babies out of incubators, beheaded 40 of them, and bayoneted the rest. IYKYK. RB Ham. More like Tuesday will be Taco Tuesday, so DJT can fold like a taco. The Anticus. Too much winning. Jay Brown. So another 48 hours. Where's Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy when you need them?
Oh, nice.
The Anticus. Steph, I just tagged you with the gay Ayatollah short on X, Ryan Longshort, recent one. You'll both appreciate. You should play it tonight. TJ. Thank you, TJ. Jimmy, have you watched Tucker Carlson's interview of the top exorcist, Father Chad Ripperger? If not, do. It dropped on Good Friday. Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. Will Taco Tuesday prove a bridge too far? That's what still but not a fan. Still not but a fan. Decimated. I do not think that word means what you think it means. Peter. Thank you, Peter. New Lego movie is topical, huh? That's Curiosity Casualty. Thank you, Curiosity Casualty. There were tribal people shooting at the planes and Blackhawks. That's from Metal Mama Sue. Thank you for that. Key Jason wants to know, did Trump see this? I'm sure he did, and he's fuming. Link for this video, please. Ouch, my junk. I don't have that link available. We'll see what we can do. Let's see here. I bet you could just do a search very easily on whatever is your favorite browser. Let's see here. I have some Netanyahu. I did that sticker for the gas pumps. The buck stops at the real boss of this shit show. Thank you, Matt Zabuls.
So,
back to Mr. Jim.